Howdy Space Cats, it's me, Jules. I'm sending you this video as an explanation as to why I am not doing a video this week. You won't believe it. I had a real Horlicks of a week. I bought a new lapel mic because I wanted to bring you the best sound that I probably could afford. And it turns out the mic I bought was hideous. First of all, I filmed the whole thing and it didn't switch on, so I had to re-record it. And when eventually on Friday I was editing, I discovered it made the worst noise ever. Every time I stopped speaking, there was a huge buzzing noise, and when I was speaking, I sounded like I was inside a tin can. So I decided not to bring that hideousness out to you today, and instead I'm just going to show you some mice that I made, and also tell you that next week's video, I know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be about how you can bring more to your story, titivate your story a bit when you're going out into libraries or schools or events to keep the imagination of your children engaged. So this week has just started to be the beginning of autumn, and I'm seeing lots of YouTube videos coming up in my feed about cozy autumn, and it's making me, for the first time, really feel genuinely excited about seeing the leaves turning. And it hasn't really quite happened yet, although this morning when I was out walking the dog, there was that tang of sort of earthiness in the air, which was really exciting. But all the shops, of course, are now filled with Halloween things and autumnal decor. And I happened to be in a shop. I went in there to get some inspiration to make stuff. And I came out having spent £18 on crafty things. And one of those crafty things was some little mice. Oh my God, aren't they just cute? And this was a little craft box that you sew these mice, and they also sell them, but these were like a third of the price, and I really fancied just doing some crafty stuff for autumn. So I've got those, and I've also got a gonk that I'm going to do, an autumnal gonk, so he's next. So if you don't mind just bearing with me, I will be back with you next week with a proper video on something that could help you with your story writing. Until then, I'm off to get a throat lozenge. I will see you next week. Nanu, nanu.